Guys, we have a problem. I don't think ranked matters anymore in games. I recently finished my final ranked grind that I plan on ever doing in a video game. And I want to talk about why, and I also want to talk about how the grind went. A little background knowledge on me. I hit about as close as I can get to the highest rank in every competitive game that has come out. I have been, in the top 0.02% of League of Legends. I hit Ascendant on Valorant within 3 months of starting the game. I hit, I was Crimson in Call of Duty. I was like rank 1 on my server for PvP in Wizards 101 when I was a kid. I used to play competitively for Magic the Gathering with people all over the world. I'm unreal on Fortnite. I am the highest rank in Mortal Kombat 10, 11, and 1. Almost the highest rank in Injustice 2. I didn't ever play ranked on Injustice 1, so didn't do well on that one. Am I forgetting any games? I probably am. Regardless, if a game has a ranked system, I usually try to hit the highest rank. Oh yeah, like Demon Slayer, hit the top rank on that one. I usually will hit the highest available options. When I say the highest, I mean like reasonable highest. I'm not going to be top 500 because I only play the game for like 2-3 months. Like, you're not hitting top 500 in just 2-3 months. I also don't want to dedicate my entire life to, grinding ranked. I don't enjoy it. I think it's really unfun. But I hit the rank because I like the brownie points and the pride that I feel once I hit, what I deem is an acceptable, spot to end. And so this video, know that it's coming from the perspective of someone who does very, very well in competitive games and, has done the grind and does the grind a lot. And so when I complain about things, it's not because I need to get good. It's a problem. I think in Marvel Rivals, there's a major issue when it comes to ranked in general. The distribution of skill level, I think, is just wild. The game's SBMM is just really, really aggressive. It feels like they are artificially making you win and lose. And there's people climbing, even to Celestial, with negative win rates. I don't know how that's possible. That's never been possible in another competitive game that I've played. But they're climbing with a negative win rate. And they don't deserve the rank. And it's because of a lot of factors. The first one, there is an insane amount of Smurfs in this game. I hate Smurfing. I think it is the worst thing you could possibly do to your fellow man. I hate it. I have a Smurf just to play with my 5-year-old, which might invalidate my points a little bit here. But I'm not Smurfing, in ranked is the thing. It's like a quick play thing, right? And this specific... in this specific game, the smurfing is rampant because in quick play, you have your own MMR, and you have the same as ranked. My quick play games have a worse MMR spread than my ranked games do. And what I mean by that, when I was playing about 2 weeks ago, I was platinum, right? Every time we played quick play, I'd play with my wife and a couple of our friends. None of the other ones are ranked. It's just me. And when they put us in the game, we end up with people that are in One Above All, Eternity, Celestial, Grandmaster, Diamond. And I'm like, dude, my whole team is under Diamond. I'm in Plat. All these other people are Bronze. And yet we're playing against the rank 90 freaking Scarlet Witch in the world. It's like, what is this? Why? Why is this in our quick play games? And it's like every game. Every single game, whether we're in a 3-stack, a 2-stack, a 4-stack, a 5-stack. When I play quick play by myself, it feels like, why is everyone in Eternity? This is stupid. It's very hard. Now I'm winning the games and they're fun, and it's not like that's like the main issue, but it's like I'm not in that rank. Why is my whole game filled with this rank? And that's not smurfing. I'll make it very, very clear. That's not smurfing. They're on their main accounts. They're on their main accounts. The problem is the skill-based matchmaking, because they're playing with other people, or just because my quick play rank is so high, that they end up in my lobby when I'm nowhere near their rank. That's the problem. It's how the matchmaking works. And the matches are fair, right? Like, it doesn't feel like we're getting stomped necessarily, but it does feel like every single game, one team always stomps the other team. There's like zero in between, mainly in ranked. On the ranked grind, until I hit diamond, I had like a 97% win rate. I lost like 1 or 2 games, and they were all to disconnects, like straight up. Either I got disconnected from the server, which they gave us points for, or my internet straight up went out in the middle of one of my rank up games. It wasn't until diamond that the game decided, we're going to even you out now. I started getting insanely just dumb teammates that would just quit, or would refuse to do anything but run into a wall and say that they're trying to D-rank. Crazy things like that. And my win rate got normalized back down to about a 54%, which is still crazy. It's still amazing for climbing. But it got normalized back down. And nothing changed on my end. My performance stayed the same. The games were still going well, but you can tell they're trying to make you lose. They don't want you to have a 97% win rate. The game does not want that at all. Game wants you at a 49 to a 51. 51 to climb, 49 go down. But for some reason in this game, 49 also go up. I don't know why. So that was like the first major issue I had. None of the games in comp specifically felt fair. We either steamrolled them or they steamrolled us. And obviously, since I went up to Celestial, we basically just steamrolled them pretty much every single game. Now, I definitely had some losing streaks in this climb, but it still only took about, 2 weeks. And I only put 40 hours in, right? It's not like I played a ton. And I will say, in order to actually do the climb as a DPS main, I had to fill, obviously. I played a lot of healer, and I played a lot of tank, and I don't like either of those roles very much. I mean, healer's fun, but tank, I don't like tank. Still had to do it. Played Magneto because he's easy, It was something that had to happen. I had a pretty decent spread distribution on my characters here. I had to play tank for the most part. Strange is just OP. And then we did our Bucky and Winter Soldier here, and we did our counter picks when we needed to. Star-Lord's like probably my real main, and I could barely play him because I had to counter pick so much, right? And then I had played the 2 best supports as well. I don't like Cloak that much, but the point is, I had to swap characters quite a bit on this grind. I really did, and I don't necessarily like that, but that's how the games are designed, right? Every game has its own thing you got to do. In this game, you just counter pick the crap out of people. But I'm done with playing ranked, and I want to talk about a couple of the reasons why. I mentioned the smurfing problems, and I mentioned the matchmaking issues. For me, quick play fills the same itch as ranked. It just does. The games are more competitive, they're more sweaty, and I play against better players in quick play than I do in ranked. I don't know why. I just do. Maybe it's because they don't have anxiety. That's what it is. But for me, I hate the anxiety of ranked. And a lot of you guys probably hate it too. Ranked anxiety is just, I don't know what it is. I don't like going down. I enjoy going up. And I don't like feeling like it's RNG on who my team is. I know about myself, and I'll always do well. I always do great. But, you can't always, count on the team. And that's fine. That's not a problem. But it hurts my brain. I just don't like it. It makes me feel like a bitter person. I don't like not liking people just because they aren't good at something. And for me, I'd rather just move completely on to casual games. I made a video a while back about how I was quitting ranked on all games, and I did. I did quit. I waited until this game came out to try again. And I knew that I was only going to do it once, and it was going to be this game, and I was going to climb to a rank I deemed acceptable, and I was going to quit again. And I'm going to stand by that. I think I've never had more fun in games than when I've just been playing for fun. When I've just been playing this game for fun. This game's very, very fun when you're casual. The SBIM is so insanely tough. I think it's actually worse than Call of Duty, which is crazy. The game's more fun if I just am bad. And I'm excited for my skills to deteriorate to where I'm just bad at games now. I don't want to be good at them. I feel like it's not rewarding. Skill-based matchmaking has made games so incredibly sweaty and difficult, and with the rise of social media and videos, that if I want to play with my friends, I have to use a Smurf account. If I play on my main account with any of my friends, even if it's quick play, they have a miserable experience. If I also play to the highest aptitude of my skills, or even the baseline of my skills, they have a miserable experience because they don't even get to play. I'm just doing everything. And I don't like that. I want them to feel like they're contributing. I want to feel like they're contributing. I don't want to feel like I have to do everything. And so I plan on lowering how good I am at things and not learning things on purpose, not playing optimally. I know it sounds gross, but I think a lot of people need to do that. I don't know. Why are we all trying to get so good at these games? I mean, I understand being competitive and stuff, but as you get older, it's not worth it. No one cares what your rank is. Nobody does. No one cares I'm Celestial. None of my friends really care. Parents don't care. Wife doesn't care. And they'll say they care. They congratulate you, yada, 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 you know, because it's cool. But like at the end of the day, they just care if you had fun and if you're happy. And am I satisfied and happy with hitting Celestial? No, I'm not. I want to hit one above all. But I don't want to go through the grind and the struggles of hitting one above all. You know, like, it's not worth it. I've done it on other games and no one cares. I didn't get some like money making deal. I didn't join a team. I don't make content for money. I do it for fun. So in the end of the day, it does nothing. And I think a lot of you guys, if you had sat down and really thought about why you played ranked, you'd realize it doesn't serve a purpose. You don't need to. You don't need the shiny rank. It's more fun just to play quick play with the boys, right? Like just sit, chill, vibe, enjoy this game's crispy, smooth animations and beautiful skins, and have fun with that. Now, for me, I have a hard time because I really like flexing. I really like having a good rank, and I really like doing well. But it actively has made it harder for me to play with friends because, for the most part, I'm never going to have a friend that's the same rank as me. Like organically, I could go find one. But most of your friends are not going to even play ranked, for one. Statistically, they don't. Statistically, they're not going to be in Celestial. And if they are, they're probably not going to want to play with you because there's just so few people there. So that's kind of where I'm at with ranked in games. We're done. You know, we've completed the race. We've hit all the ranks we ever wanted to hit. I feel nothing afterwards, and I honestly regret it. I do. I think it's made it harder for me to play with people that I care about, and I think it's skewed what it means to have fun in the game for me. Like, if I don't drop 60 kills in a game, I feel like I threw, right? Like, I'm actively trying to rebrand the mind and make it smoother and you know, better for when I play with people. Like look at this, for example. I'm in a clan, right? I'm in a faction. In my faction, there is one dude who's close to my rank. One guy. Everyone else, and they all play, you know, a decent amount. They're all lower. Do you think they want me to play with them? No. I'm gonna make their lobby miserable. So if I want to play with people that I know and like, I just need to not have a rank. And in terms of like ministry or anything like that, I almost feel like it's a better advantage to not be good. Let someone else be the hero. I don't need to be the hero. So some may say this is a waste of my talents. I've heard that actually from a couple people. And I'll say I don't want that to be my talent. And maybe that's a stupid thing to say, but I want to be known for people having fun when they play with me. They're having a good time. And when they watch me, I don't want them to think, man, that guy's so talented and good. I want them to say, man, I just feel good watching him. I just have an enjoyable time. He makes me want to play the game. You know, his game looks so good that I want to boot it up and see how it looks on mine. That kind of guy. That's who I want to be. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are, how your ranked grinds are going, if you plan on still playing ranked, if you feel like ranked is even worth it in games, and leave those comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.